Hello everyone, this is I Am Mark III and welcome to this week's mini-series, Attack of the Earthlings, because we are Earthlings and we are scary, which is actually pretty darn true. It's just, you know, it's like most people prefer to think of quote-unquote others as the nasty ones, and we're the pure, innocent, good little humans who deserve all their head pats and cookies the galaxy has to offer. Yeah, but this game seems to take a different theme on it, because Attack of the Earthlings. I do like it when a game comes along which just like turns this kind of thing on its head. Oh dear. Anyway, Attack of the Earthlings. What we have here is a light XCOM style game. So it's turn-based tactical combat kind of thingy, and apart from that, I don't really know much about it. I caught a short bit of video on it, and then it was like, you know what, this looks interesting, let's visit the Steam page. Saw that, you know what, this still looks interesting, let's go ahead and get it, and let's do a mini-series on it, and then I can quite happily do whatever is required to protect myself from the ravages of humanity. Or something. This game doesn't take itself all that seriously, but, you know, sometimes it's just better that way. Attack of the Earthlings. New game. Do you want to play the tutorial first? Yes, please, because I don't actually know what I'm doing. Gary the Hoover. Gary's the name, Hoovering's the task he was programmed for, and has no choice but to perform. Happy aliens, bright light in the sky. Ooh, it's shiny. Oh. Well, that's one way to arrive on a planet, isn't it? Not exactly a soft landing, though. Oh no, the other one got squished. Well, that's going to be a great start for relations, isn't it? Okay. I thought there was going to be narration, but there really wasn't. Welcome to Attack of the Earthlings, a game about an aggressive, all-consuming corporation and the planet they make the terrible mistake of invading. You control the Swarmers, a highly dangerous native species understandably displeased about the destruction of their home at the hands of these soft, fleshy invaders. Go humanity! Press F1 to bring up previous tutorial prompts whilst in game. Okay. So WASD for movement, Q and E for rotate, mouse wheel for zoom. Okay. Doesn't have much for zoom, but we can move around the place. And as you can see, and it's got the same quarter style as well. So yeah. The matriarch is your first and most important unit. If she dies, it's game over. To begin, select your matriarch by left-clicking on her. There we go. Oops. Took a few tries. Right-click on the selected tile to move to the selected point. Movement costs action points, AP. Move as far as the AP will allow each turn. Each unit's movement range is visible while it's selected. So investigate the massive thing that just fell out of the sky, it seems. It wants me to move to there. Oh, this definitely doesn't... This doesn't quite follow the more recent XCOM reboot. This is AP, so this falls in line of the older ones, actually. You got a lot more points, but it's more expensive to do things. Run out of AP. Do not worry. Not to worry. The replenish at the start of the next turn. But now there's nothing left to do. So yeah, it's like the modern XCOMs are like you get 2 action points or 3 if you're lucky, and that's it. And an AP lets you do a single thing. In this case, it's like cost me 1 AP per tile, basically. Yeah, 1 AP per tile. It doesn't... Diagonals don't give me a reduction. So it's 1 to move there, 2 to move a diagonal. So it's like straight up grid movement. Here we go.
Yay!
Wrath of Poseidon down on this planet.
Woohoo!
It's been holding that since Neptune. Okay, good for you. You found one of the invaders. Doesn't like it spotted you. Now it's a chance you'll strike. To attack, move next to a unit and right-click on it. So yeah, I get to use my AP, and then he gets to use his. So move next to it, and then right-click to attack. So attacking, hit points are shown above his head. Units have a finite number of attacks per turn, indicated by their attack points. Wait, which one? Attack actions. ATTACK actions. Okay, so you can only attack once per turn. Attack point actions and base damage are displayed beneath this hit point. So I've got one attack, it looks like, but it does 25 damage. I think I can take care of this distracted invader quite nicely. Munchie, there we go. And you are El Dedzo. Jolly good. I can end the turn now because that used up my AP and all that jazz. So with nothing else to do, that means I need to move on. Just keep on going. Oh, hello. Oh, there's several of them actually. So yeah, this guy basically just snuck away behind a rock. These guys are scanning. So they've come out of an emergency-only exit. And why did they come out of the emergency exit to do some actual, what looks like they're working? I don't know. But I can move over here and just clobber him. So hello, Bop. Oh. Aw. He ran away. Some actions, like attacking, create sound, which will attract nearby enemies. Sound range is indicated by sound waves, so attacking was noisy and disturbed the person next to it. Enemies will become alert upon seeing a swarmer or corpse. Alert units have red vision cones and behave differently. When alerted, civilians will try to flee the area through exit points. So he ran the hell away. Okay. Let me in. I'm guessing I can't go through there, can I? No, there's ladders in there. He's probably run away. There's multiple people over there, though. Still, he screamed and ran away, but these guys over here did not hear that. Alright. However, I still think I only get one attack per turn, if I'm reading this correctly. Oops. Investigate and consume. If an enemy can't see a sound source from their current location, they will investigate it. To prevent corpses from alerting enemies, you can consume them. To consume a corpse, move next to it and use the consume ability. Om nom nom indeed. Eat that corpse, please. Good job, but there's still one more suspicious thing in the area. Me. Yeah, there's nothing more suspicious than the big, scary alien. Improperly enough, galactoil TM regulation boxes are just the right dimensions to conceal a swarmer. Convenient. To hide, simply move into a hiding spot. And end the turn. There's nothing suspicious here, like the blood on the floor. He just ignored that. And the fact his workmate just randomly disappeared. However, eating corpses has given me biomass, I've noticed, at the top corner. So, let's go ahead and burst out of the box. And then bash him in. Yep, down we go. And then feast on his flesh. Because apparently that's giving me something. Yeah, 3 biomass each time. Do I need to go... Should I go back and get the other corpses, actually? Yeah, probably a good idea. So if I go over here, then I can quite happily eat that corpse. No doubt I'll find a use for it. There's also the question of, does it carry over from mission to mission? Probably not. But, I don't know. I don't know if this thing has a continuous rolling over resource system or not. But then again, these guys are making a mess of my home, but I've got to be an environmentally conscious alien. This is my world, I will look after it by eating all of the dead bodies. Because apparently that's what I do. What can I say? Environmentally friendly. That's what I am. Besides, it only took a few turns anyway. Right, so what's going on next? I don't think I can get into the exit at all. So that means I need to continue around the outside into this. Oh, they've actually deployed this onto the rock because that's part of the cliff face. Well, Galactoil is probably here. Yeah, but it's processing station number 1. They are here for things. Oh, hello. Armed guards and Overwatch. Most enemies in the game are armed and attempt to attack you rather than flee. The Overwatch ability lets you set up an attack trigger by the first enemy to walk in front of your unit. This means with proper planning you can ambush enemies during their turn. Okay, so we've got an Overwatch function. I need to move to here. I've only got melee. And then it is... How do I do this? Do I set... Oh yeah, Overwatch. Mark an adjacent tile. The first enemy to enter that tile will be attacked. Okay, there we go. So it only works on a single tile basis. But there we go. Oh, that was an optional objective. Oh. Consuming corpse gives you biomass. So this is now telling me about the indicator I already noticed. Which can be used to build or upgrade units. Use the spawn grunt ability to create a grunt, the most basic swarm unit. Only the matriarch can spawn new units. So that's why she's so important, because she can spawn minions. First, let's eat the body. Notice I've got 15 biomass because I wandered back and actually went and consumed a whole load more corpses. Use the spawn grunt ability to spawn a grunt. Let's move forward first, and then spawn... I can spawn right next to it. You can see this flashing white outline though, that is the sound indicator. So, there we go. I create you from nothing, my little minions. Oh, hello. You lost your keycard again. So it's just beating on the door. Oh, they're stuck out here. Multiple enemies at once can prevent dangerous reactions. Group attacks allow you to execute a synchronized attack on marked enemies. To mark an enemy, select the group attack icon, then click on a target. You can also control right click. When at least one enemy has been marked, the execute button will appear. Clicking this will cause units to simultaneously attack their marked targets. Ooh. XCOM didn't have that. Wow. Okay, this should be... let's see. Unfortunately, my matriarch has no action points left, so I'm going to have to end turn first. And they're just busy bashing on the door, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, right. Control... no, not shift. Control, right-click. Okay, so they move into position and then they queue up to attack. So I still need to be careful with my position. I can't just charge in. And then I press Control, right-click. So you are targeted. Hello, and then I hit execute. Splat. And I got an achievement called Group Hug. Yep, this is definitely going to be a fun one. It's sucks to be locked outside, doesn't? Oh, so he deliberately kept them locked out to teach them a lesson. Okay. How nice. Okay, so I can eat with the little guy as well, and it just feeds into a central pool of biomass. However, it does seem to consume AP. Yeah, it consumes a whole bunch of AP to do a consumption, but at least I can use other people to do it. Now, that might as well spawn an additional little guy. Hello, little guy. Ow. Oh, when they spawn, they have full move, so I can actually go in here and just murder this guy straight away. Excellent. Go, my minion. Feast on the human who was teaching his colleagues a lesson. There we go. And I can just go ahead and eat. Cost me 2 AP there. Wait, does that... How much does that even cost? Cost 2 AP to consume. Oh. I should have just moused over sooner. And we've got a walker going around. Let's go ahead and get everyone up here then. Oops. Only one person can move at a time, but I'm seeing other vision cones in there. Clear out the remaining invaders. Okay, I can't actually push through here because it would be I'd be entering a sight range. So I think I'm going to ready an Overwatch. I can't even do that, can I? Okay, never mind. If I go through that door, I'm probably going to get spotted though, so I'm going to let him move. Yep, he's wandering around quite happily. He's wandered off. Okay, I can go ahead and murder this guy because no one will notice him. Yeah. Take that, human. Now, if I press... Okay, tab does allow me to cycle through available units. That's good. However, I cannot see... Oh, there's an exit. There's an exit thing there. Yeah, those are definitely exit points for people to run away. These little guys can't really see very far, actually, but the matriarch can see a lot better. So they can't run around scouting. They just can't really see much at all. But this one can go in there and deal with this guy. And just quite happily feast on his flesh. Om nom nom nom. I do have to wait for any animations to finish before I can go and do stuff. 4 out of 6 invaders dealt with. Okay, this is going quite simply right now. It's quite nice. Oop. Though of course the thing is, I've got my little minions out in the front, and my matriarch is the one that actually has decent eyesight. So the matriarch actually has to... Ah. Now the question is, does that guy patrol? Maybe? Maybe not. We're going to have to see. No. No, he doesn't. He's just standing there. He didn't move. Alright, so I'm going to have to do Control, click to synchronize and deal with these two again. Oh, there's little arrows on the ground telling you who's doing what. So you can see exactly how much damage you've queued up on them. Like, what happens if I tell her to... Oh, I can't. She's out of reach. Okay. So, don't mind us. We're just standing here behind you. Feed! Where have my children disappeared to? Oh, maintenance hatch. Oh, the bane of any ship design, the maintenance hatch. Oh dear. And we can go to different levels, but the only one we can hit is the drill, apparently. Serial drillers from outer space. The lowest level of the mining rig is drill control, where the blue-collar boys risk their lives daily in pursuit of the noblest of goal. Corporation profit. Yes. They are also the entry point for the matriarch, marking the beginning of the disastrous events to come. And in the top there's a giant drill descending on a tropical village. That kind of tells you what the humans are like, doesn't it? Motivo 4000 series. Motivo... So these guys help the workers with loud hailers and truncheons. Hey, Bill, I think someone's down there. Bill? It seems to be partially voiced, this. Yep. just listening to his jams. Oh god, help me! Bill! And off he goes. Yep. Attack of the Earthlings! I think that's a perfect intro for this, actually. Just that right there. Oh dear. And yeah, it's reset my biomass as well as removed all minions I had, so... Ah well. Munch. Om nom nom. And we've got all that sorted. So, we do know that stuff doesn't carry over, we just start with our matriarch, and then... jobs are good and that's all we do. But yeah, we've just hit 20 minutes, so I'm going to have to end it there. This has been I am Moxie. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the show and this inverse take on XCOM. We, instead of protecting Earth against the aliens, we're the aliens protecting our planet against the Earth. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you all some other time.